Manningham Mayoral Report by Councillor Jim GRIVAS, Manningham Mayor.
As we welcome thousands of new residents to Manningham over the coming decades, one challenge keeps coming up in conversations across our municipality: transport connectivity. With no train or tram services, our buses are the lifeline that keeps our community moving. That's why we are calling on the state government to invest in better bus services for Manningham. I want to explain what we are asking for and why it matters to you. At present, our community depends on buses more than most. We have 7 smart bus routes operating across Manningham, serving approximately 632 bus stops throughout the municipality. 4 of these routes travel directly to the city. Our smart bus network connects residents to approximately 32 train stations and 23 activity centres, including shopping centres across Melbourne. At the same time, the state government is planning 28,500 new homes across Manningham by 2051. We cannot accommodate that growth without upgrading our transport network. Research from Infrastructure Victoria shows that without intervention, 84% of our bus routes will get slower by 2036 due to increasing road congestion. We know people want alternatives to cars. The current fuel availability crisis and soaring prices illustrate why it is so important to have access to high-quality, reliable public transport. Research tells us that 1 in 4 Melburnians would prefer not to drive but feel there aren't suitable options available. In Manningham, 40% of residents see buses as relevant to their lives. This is well above the Melbourne average of 24%. The demand is there, we just need it to be met. We are asking the state government to fund a feasibility study for a high-frequency busway solution along Doncaster Road, from Mitcham Station to Doncaster Park and Ride. This 10-kilometre corridor will be crucial to supporting our growth. This study would provide a detailed analysis of development and infrastructure along these roads, examining options for a physical busway or other public transport solutions. The study would also evaluate transport, land use, and population trends to recommend the timelines and priorities for rolling out a high-frequency bus solution. This approach aligns with Victoria's Infrastructure Strategy 2025 to 2055, which recommends implementing a bus rapid transit system across Melbourne, including a high-frequency busway link between Mitcham and Doncaster Park and Ride. A high-frequency busway would combine the recognised features of rail with the flexibility and cost-effectiveness of road transport. Ideally, it would include a separate bus lane with exclusive priority operating 24/7. We are also calling for the state government to allocate funds for improved bus routes identified by the state's North East Pilots programme, as well as Council's key recommendations. These include a new high-frequency orbital route aligned with the Stage 2 suburban rail loop alignment, a new Templestowe Road route connecting the Pines to Heidelberg Station, and a replacement for the Manningham Mover that better meets community needs. We also want to see expanded services that maximise the benefits of the new Doncaster Park and Ride facility and the existing Bulletin Park and Ride. Better bus services mean faster commutes, easier connections to jobs and services, less congestion on our roads, a more sustainable future and better connected Manningham. Over the coming months, we will be sharing more about this campaign and inviting you to have your say through a community survey. I encourage you to access information and updates at yoursay.manningham.vic.gov.au. I hope you'll add your voice to help us build the public transport network our growing community deserves.
This story was read by Rebecca Rose and James Poyner.